The 13 on Your Side weather deck is brought to you by Montel Construction. Quality made simple.
Hey West Michigan, looking at a pretty gloomy Tuesday. A few of us had some showers early on. Now we're just looking at drizzle possible for the afternoon as we keep the cloudy skies. Maybe a little late day sun, but looking at the weather ball, it is definitely going to be cooler today than yesterday and previous days as we stay in the 40s today. So weather ball is solid blue, cooler temperatures in view. And this view brought to you by Ace Hardware Stores of West Michigan. There's those cloudy skies and some beautiful fall colors. Of course, the cloudy skies not as pretty of a backdrop as blue skies would be, but getting close to peak color here in West Michigan, and you're going to enjoy that for the next couple of days. 43 right now in the downtown Grand Rapids area. Many of us in those low 40s and not seeing much change. I want to show you this view because you can see the satellite, the clouds of course overhead, but if you look over into Wisconsin and Iowa, you'll see some of that snow on the ground. That's that very light white that you see on there. So they got some snow today. We did not. Just rain showers on this side of the lake. That's not going to be the case tomorrow necessarily. Model forecast showing you a quiet rest of the daytime. Again, maybe a couple light showers, mainly just mist possible to drizzle. But once we get into the overnight, we're dry for a few hours, clearing out possible too. This is 10 p.m. tonight, and if we clear out enough, temperatures are going to drop quickly into the 30s. Depending on how far they drop depends on our likelihood of getting that mixture tomorrow. So rain snow mix is definitely possible. This is 6 a.m. Some of us don't have this yet. So if you're heading in early to work, you may miss this entirely. If you are heading in a little bit later, you have the chance of running into that rain snow mix. And then as temperatures warm, we do start to see that switching over to just rain. But don't be surprised if you see some flurries tomorrow, and give yourself a little extra time on the roadways. It's all scattered showers in the form of rain, of course, for the rest of the afternoon. But once we get back into Thursday, this is Halloween morning, you've got that mixture showing up again in places to the north, and that's gradually going to sink in. I think this model's a little bit on the early side, but especially closer to trick-or-treat time, I think you're going to start seeing that rain-snow mix. I want to take you through this precipitation type forecast. So this is Wednesday at noontime. We've got mostly just rain, but again, a little bit of snow is possible. I think, again, that's a little high as far as snowfall amounts go. Mostly just rain for the next several hours. This is ending at 8 a.m. on Halloween day, and then we're going to fast forward through the evening hours, and you start to see that snowfall amount growing again along with the rain. So that mixture coming in. By the time we get to Thursday night, though, it's probably going to be mostly snow. So trick-or-treat time, you get a little bit of both, unfortunately. If you're closer to the lakeshore, probably sticking mainly to just rain, but if you're inland, you're going to see that rain-snow mix possible. 37 for the start time for trick-or-treating around 5 o'clock. It's going to be a chilly one for us, so make sure you've got the warm layers for the costumes too. Lakeshore zone forecast in the low to mid 40s for this afternoon. In inland locations, not too far away from there, about 44 for Big Rapids, 46 for Grand Rapids, maybe making it to 50 in Ionia. Most of us staying in the 40s though. And your 13 on your side forecast showing that 40 is really going to be the trend for most of that until we get to the 10th day when we see 30s, but it's going to be pretty chilly, so make sure you bundle up over the next several days. And remember that we're going to see that cold air really sinking in, and possibly our first measurable snow of the season Thursday night. By Friday, it's all long gone, but we could be seeing some snow waking up on grassy surfaces that morning.
Oh, what can you say? It is that time of the year.